I'm going to discuss transportation problem. So in transportation problem, we have different origins and different destinations, whereby the objective of transportation problem is to determine the optimum number of quantities of a single commodity that should be transported from origin to different destinations so as to minimize the transportation cost. So it is a object of transportation problem. And here the question is, how many units of a commodity are to be supplied from each origin to different destinations so as to minimize the total transportation cost. So it is the objective of transportation problem. So, and here we can see the transportation problem in the form of a matrix. So, here in this problem, we have three origins A, B, C, and we have destination D, E, F, G. And let us try to understand the data. So, here we have supply and demand. So, what is the meaning? Let us understand this question. So, here 50 units are to be supplied. It means that, so 50 units are to be supplied from origin A, 60 units are to be supplied from origin B, 25 units are to be supplied from origin C, and 60 units are the requirement at the destination D. 40 units are demanded at destination E. 20 units are required at the destination F. So, this way we can understand the problem. And coming to the matrix, here we have the numbers 3, 2, 7, 6 and so on. So, what does these numbers represents? 3 is the cost of 1 unit for transportation of from origin A to D, and 2 is the cost of transportation of 1 unit from origin A to E. And coming to this 5, it means the cost of transportation of 1 unit from origin B to origin E. So, this way we can understand the transportation problem. And we have two models of transportation problem. Number 1, minimization model and maximization model. So, what is minimization and maximization model? So, if the data is related to costs, if it is cost matrix, then we can say that the transportation problem is minimization model. If the data is related to profits, then or if the problem is, if the data is profit data, profit table, then it is considered as maximization model. And remember, always while solving the transportation problem, the problem should be always in minimization model, because the main objective of transportation problem is to minimize the total transportation cost. That is why always the transportation problem is to be in minimization model. And one more thing we have to consider is, while solving the transportation problem, we need to observe two things. There are two phases, two things. And first one, observe whether it is balanced transportation problem or unbalanced transportation problem. This thing we have to observe. So, transportation problem starts with observing whether the problem is in minimization model and maximization model. That is one thing. And the other thing we have to consider is whether it is balanced transportation problem or unbalanced transportation problem. How to know whether the given transportation problem is balanced or unbalanced? So, a transportation problem is said to be if balanced if total demand is equal to total supply. Then we can say the transportation problem is balanced one. If total demand is not equal to total supply, then it is considered as unbalanced transportation problem. Let us consider this example. So here in this problem, total demand is, it is the demand 60 plus 40, 100, 120, 135, and the total supply is here 60 plus 50, that is 110 and 135. So here in this problem, total demand is equal to total supply. Therefore, it is balanced transportation problem. Next, if this total demand is not equal to total supply, let us consider another problem. Look at this problem. So, here we have total supply and total demand. Let us make the total. Here the total demand in this problem is